3 minutes! For 3 minutes.
Been waffling for 3 minutes! We did it!
We did it! Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So as I explained in part 1, we decided to split the Q&A into 2 parts because we just ended up with a lot more footage than we'd anticipated. So that's why you got me today. I'm doing the intro because we didn't realise that we needed 2 intros and Ed's back on tour. So you just stuck with me. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I'll pop the link down below so you can go and watch that after this one. Okay, we're going to do this one on the motorway because it might take a little bit of time to answer. How did we meet?
How did we meet?
Which is actually quite a straightforward answer, but how we got together is...
Tinder.
It wasn't.
It wasn't Tinder.
Met at school.
Yeah, so I was the year above above Lynette. Is it still GCSEs? God, how old am I?
No, it's still GCSEs. They just do it differently. There's not A's and B's anymore.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all numbers.
Yeah. So I was in first year of 6th form whilst Lynette was finishing off her GCSEs. The subjects I took didn't take to me very well. I didn't take to them very well.
No.
Long story short, I stayed on an extra year of 6th form to redo my ASs, which is the first level of A-levels, to do A-levels that I wanted to do that were a bit more appropriate for what I wanted to do in the future.
One of which being...
Performing arts.
Which wasn't an option when you first started 6th form because my year was the first year to do a GCSE, so you had to have your GCSE to do the A-level.
Yeah.
So you'd done drama, hadn't you? But
yeah, I'd done the
you dropped down a year to do extra things and just to spend time being stagey with all of us instead.
Yeah,
so we need to do a quick shout out to our performing arts lot from 6th form because we love you.
We did it!
We did it! Hashtag Lord of the Flies.
Hashtag, oh bloody hell, that was the time.
Hashtag missing Dan Nolan. I can't remember what else we said.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But we had a pig's head, a real pig's head.
Yeah, from a butcher's. You were just in it.
We were so in it. The first time we met, I didn't like him. I can't remember what we were doing, but I was dance captain for the... It was Annie.
I remember.
I was dance captain.
Gilly. Always with me.
Probably not watching it.
He's not watching, but I want him to know I shouted him out.
I was dance captain, so it's the first time I'd ever done anything like that. So it was exciting and it was new. And so I just wanted to get on with it. And this one and Gilly are at the back of the room, pissing about, being annoying, making my life difficult.
Not on purpose.
So obviously, I hated him. So when he walked into performing arts on that first day of 6th form, late, I was like, oh my God, it's that guy I hate. And I think within the week we became best friends, didn't we? Yeah. And we were bezies for 8 years before we got together. No, because it's only been 10 years since we're in 6th form. Only 10 years since 6th form.
10 years, only a decade.
So we were bezies for about 8 years before we got together. Here we are now.
Here we are. The rest is, as they say, history.
So that took 4 minutes to explain that.
Could have just said we met at school.
We met at school.
We met at school. Shout out to Miss Jones, who was formerly Miss Davies back when we were in school.
Davies to us.
Yes.
We love you.
We do, very much.
What's the favourite date you've been on?
Favourite date I've been on?
Yeah, well presumably we've been on, because you're not going to say a date with somebody else, are you? That would be really awkward.
Canberra.
That wasn't a date, that was a holiday.
That's just a big date.
That was a few days long date. Yeah, it was nice. And I'm going to say our first one in Sobar.
No,
we just went to Sobar for eats and drinks.
Yeah.
And you had Mai Tais.
I did.
And I had a Stella.
Yeah,
because they gave it to us the wrong way around.
Yeah, because they gave the cocktail to her and the beer to me.
And we were like...
And she was nice enough to wait so the bartender would walk away, and then she went...
But this one, no, we were still quite nervous because it was the first date that we'd ever been on.
Yeah.
Because we'd just been busy mates up until that point, so it's the first time that we weren't just being mates, we were like...
on a date. I think it was
Thankyou.
It was officially that we both acknowledged we both liked each other.
Yeah.
So we both went on... We met up to go for drinks all the time, but to actually meet up to go on a date, doing exactly the same thing, but doing it as a date. You know, I put on a shirt.
I put on a dress.
She put on a dress. I even wore pants.
I've got fond memories, so I'm going to go with that one. That was my favourite date.
I'm going to change mine then. I want the one in Sobar when I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Oh, that was nearly 3 years ago now. A lot has changed in 3 years. to do for fun?
For fun?
For fun.
Go on stage.
Ah, that's your job.
I know. And if I'm not doing anything stagey for fun, then fairly normal stuff. I like to, you know, meet friends in the pub. Meet James in the pub, or play video games because I'm a child and I love it and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Or watch movies with my wife.
Ah.
It's a fairly simple life, really. What do you do in your spare time?
Not a lot.
Brilliant.
I
And
think...
I can answer it for you if you like.
Oh, go on then.
Okay, what Bishy does in her spare time? Sleep, eat, watch movies, all in a horizontal reclined position.
Yeah, I do.
And Netflix.
Yeah. I think if I had a more chilled job or required less energy or enthusiasm or something, then I would be more active in my spare time. But because my job is so active and have to be bouncing and energy all the time, that when I get home I just go because it's tiring. I love it, but it's tiring. So yeah, my spare time is... Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
You're
lowering it more.
Sorry.
Give me a break, woman.
So yeah, when I have spare time, I just chill. When this one is here, we like to go on walks, don't we?
Hence today.
Just little ones, but not long ones because my hips started hurting then.
Yes. Because we're old. Well, she's old.
I can dance for 20 years and have no injuries, but walking in the cold, not good.
Come on.
Okay, now this is the favourite musical you've done.
That I've done?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, no pressure, just in case any of We Will Rock You cast, colleagues, creatives are watching this.
Obviously, Rock You is up there, specifically doing the Brit track rather than the ensemble track. And don't get me wrong, I love doing the ensemble track because I love doing the show, but it's very dancey. And this one,
not a dancer.
This one can back me up in that. Not particularly.
He tries hard and he does the choreo.
He tries hard. That's like my dance teacher back in Lipper. Ed is an enthusiastic and passionate student that brings lots of energy to the class.
You're not a dancer, but you're more than just an actor who moves.
Fair enough.
You're doing all the choreo and you're not standing out for being bad.
Well,
which is always a positive,
for
isn't it?
For me, that's a success. So, yeah, but specifically doing the Brit track in Rock You is up there just because it's so much fun to sing that stuff. It's really cool.
And that's why I was hired anyway. He's a singer and an actor.
Yeah, I definitely didn't get the job on my dance audition. And then going way back when is things like playing Lonnie in Rock of Ages. I had a lot of fun doing that. So what I really enjoyed, and it surprised me how much I enjoyed doing it, was playing Emmett in Legally Blonde. These are
really?
Yeah, these are Amjam stuff that we did years ago now. But I had so much fun playing Emmett because I normally, if I am going to play a role, I normally play either the kind of the stupid one, like the funny stupid one, or the baddie. Normally it seems to be my casting. So to play Emmett, which is like this kind of sweet, innocent, kind of just nice guy, it was a really nice change. But yeah, so I think for different reasons, Brit in Rock You because that's just awesome. Lonnie because I got to mess around a lot on stage and still sing rock songs. Yeah. And then Emmett, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
My arm's hurting. Can you hold it whilst I do mine?
I can hold.
Oh, she's not got some good arms as this one.
I've been there for 3 minutes because you've been waffling on for 3 minutes.
Been waffling for 3 minutes.
She wanted to give it to me because we've just come off the nice footpath and now we're on the mud. And now I've got to go over this while she was walking on nice smooth floor and I'm bloody off-roading. She still nearly falls. Anyway, I'm going to try and swivel it so we can see her. Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Do you know what? I think before we go up the muddy hill, we should just stand.
I think we should not fall over. I think we should... I'm going to walk in front and we can film whilst we're going up here. So, darling.
That's a good idea.
Your favourite roles to play or do, or whatever the question was that I can't remember.
I'm going to have to say Fiona, aren't I?
Fiona!
That I did a couple of months back in Bradford. That was pretty special. That was fun to do. I love doing Rock of Ages a couple of years ago when he was Lonnie.
She was really, really fit.
You can't say that on this.
I can! I'm your husband.
Okay. That was really fun because obviously I love the show.
Part 2, because you forgot to answer the question. Anyway, back on the mud.
No, so, Judge Rec, do you know what? actually Footloose that we did this year, because it's the genuinely best cast I've ever worked with.
Because I wasn't in it.
That's awkward.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, we all got on really well. Rehearsals were productive and everyone worked hard, but they were really fun. There was lots of banter. It was just a really good, solid group of people to work with. I've never worked with a cast like that before. So shout out to my Footloose crew.
Shout out to the Footloose poo.
We had to pick one musical that we enjoyed being in.
It's hard. It's a hard question.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
I'm going to hold this tree while she turns off the phone because I can't got gloves on.
Oh my god. So many cars doing bad things.
We nearly died.
Right, are you ready? Question.
No! Go on, ask me.
What are your favourite things about each other?
Oh.
That's a cute one. I think the only thing I don't like is when you leave your smelly socks on the floor. Particularly when you leave them on the floor and then go off to tour and I have to find them in random places. Actually, once they weren't even on the floor, were they? Do you remember where you put them? Smelly show socks as well. Do you remember where they were?
Oh.
On the dining room table. I was livid. Absolutely livid. The fact that they were there in the first place, but the fact that they were there and then he'd gone off on tour and left them there for me to sort out. I mean,
I didn't put them there, did I?
Well, I didn't put them there, did I? What's your favourite things about me?
Spit.
Thanks.
Without sounding mushy or anything like that, it's the like the opposite side of the same coin kind of feeling. That it's the calling me out on whatever, but that kind of being able to have that reality check of, well, you're being stupid now, aren't you, or whatever the reality is.
I sound really boring and naggy.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus. But just feeling that, I don't know, just having that person that you know is absolutely and completely just you, but the opposite of you, like the female version of me. It's just, yeah, I love that feeling. And the fun that we have fun
We do have a lot of fun. I think it helps that obviously we started off as best friends as well. Like, so many people, like their other half becomes their best friend, which is lovely. But we had 8 years of solid best friend relationship grounding before we even got together, and so that's a really special bond that we have. Like, it's so cheesy, but we are soulmates. And
it's a cheesy question, so you're going to get a cheesy answer. Sorry.
Fair point. That is a very fair point. Wow, it's busy.
It is. Oh, okay, yeah, you go. You didn't give me a choice, but that's fine. No, please. You too.
I'm going to have to put so many pals over your mouth for all the swearing that is going on.
I don't swear a lot, do I? Oh. 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 Always living on the edge. But not being serious.
Oh, tune! I did a routine to this with my intercommercial lot. Okay, sorry.
Do you want to know what I love about you?
Sorry, what do you love about me?
Jesus Christ!
What do you love about me?
Everything.
Oh.
And not in a cheesy way, not in a cop-out way. When I say everything, I mean it the way it's intended. Everything. There's not one thing about my Vishy that I don't love, and that's why she's my wife.
I think that's quite a good answer.
I don't have a beard anymore.
I know.
I hate it.
It's one thing I don't like about this show.
Nah.
Whoever made him shave his beard off this show, I will find you. Who was it?
Elise.
Elise!
You've met Elise.
I know.
Well, to be fair, she didn't decide I had to. She just enforces the fact that I have to continue to.
Don't like it.
Thanks, Elise. Very happy.
He's still handsome, but it's just not the same.
I look like I'm 4 and a thumb.
Question is there anything you would change about the wedding?
Should we answer this one together?
Go on then.
3, 2, 1.
No.
No.
It was perfect.
Hiya.
So we need to do a sign off.
Bye.
You're so funny.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's been one of those days today.
Oh dear. Okay, so what would we do? Q&A. It was a Q&A.
It was.
It was a Q&A. Look.
Oh, peck.
Thank you for watching the Q&A. We hope that it was interesting.
Yes.
Thank you to those people who sent in your questions.
Peace out, Redrin.
Don't forget... Oh my God! You're so annoying.
Play!
Don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Various links are below as well. Instagram, Twitter, blog, all of it. It's down there. So go and click things down there.
Is mine going to be there?
All right then.
I'm included!
That's the old tour stuff. If you're interested in musical theatre.
If you're not,
or Rock You.
Or Rock You.
Can you remember how to do a sign off this time?
I think so.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
He was really bad at the Christmas one. If you watched
Well, I thought it was on the other side, but it's not. I know where it is now.
Okay. Go on then.
Thank you for watching Life with the Nets vlog Q&A edition with me, Bishy and her Bishy. Bye!